It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. An option give here to Etienne. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He's on the move. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And that's a Jaguar first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Etienne on first down. Still has room inside the 15. Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw by Williams. Hauled in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here with Henry. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll motion Brown right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Lawrence. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running once more with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams on the play action. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on first. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears get it down to a single point. DJ Moore the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And the kick is good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Lawrence now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Henry on the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Has it at the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Jaguars working with a short field as they take over. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Etienne. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Complete. Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. This is ETN. He'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. ETN again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. And it's the Jaguars with 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll get this one to Brown. Still fighting forward. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. It's Henry on the counter. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They send him left out of the slot. Working from the gun, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slot man motioned over. 3rd down. Here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. This one's caught.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Shudak is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Short side option here. He's running left. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Throw on 3rd down. Has the connection to Odunze. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. That one's complete, right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams from the gun. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Williams on the play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Off the play fake, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. Escapes out to the left. Complete Derrick Henry. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Looking the sideline, that's Odunze. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Out of the gun, Henry has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the third. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Lawrence in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. This is the end of the... 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it here with Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Counter give to ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Has a man, it's Brown. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field to keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game, but unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
First down, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. We've got a screen to the running back. He's still going at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He's got time here, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. It's going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
So they take a knee here, and they say perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say cheerio from London.